Hey everybody, welcome to Jason's Kitchen. So today we're going to be making a chicken parm with vodka sauce. And today's ingredients that we have are mozzarella cheese, crushed tomatoes, vodka, oil, a full tomato that we're going to chop, some garlic that we're going to chop, as well as chicken cutlets, some oregano, garlic powder, black pepper, salt, heavy whipping cream, penne, and some Parmesan Romano cheese. And to bread our chicken, we're going to be using flour, 3 eggs that you're going to need to whisk together with some milk, and also Italian seasoned breadcrumbs. Alright guys, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to put some oil in our pan. And you don't have to put too much, all you got to do is just have it cover up the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And in this pot we have our water in here already, and we're going to turn that on as well. And the next thing that we're going to do while all that's heating up is we're going to get these chicken cutlets breaded. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to put it in the flour, get the flour evenly on both sides, shake off any excess flour, and then we're going to put it in our egg batter with milk. And that's going to go straight into the breadcrumbs. Sprinkle some on top, just make sure it's all on there. And then you're going to go ahead and place it right into the pan. Then make sure that your heat is on just high enough. And once we get our chicken cutlets in, we're going to let them sear up so that they're nice golden brown. Don't want to let them overcook because then they're going to taste horrible. While these cutlets are cooking, we have our water boiling. So we're going to get our pasta. You can use any kind of pasta that you want. We just happen to have penne. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Then the next thing you guys are going to do is going to grab your garlic and your tomatoes. And we're going to start chopping these up right now for our vodka sauce. And the way that you want to dice up these tomatoes, are you going to cut a slice off the side. And you're going to cut right down the middle of that. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to cut it into little cubes. Don't have to be too big, just average size, because it's going to be going in with our sauce. And now we're going to be taking out the chicken. And since our pasta's done, we're going to go ahead and strain this. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and chop our garlic. So we're going to peel a couple cloves off, the whole bundle. And then a quick little tip, if you want to break it up and get the skin off easier, just put your knife right on top and just give it a little hit. And then it all peels off easily. Going to do that for about 2 other pieces. And then what you're going to do is you want to chop up this garlic very finely so that you can barely taste it or feel it when you're eating. Then once we have that, we're going to turn on the stove to get our sauce going. And what we're going to do is we're going to saute the garlic just a little bit, and we're going to put a little bit of oil in here. Right, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put our garlic into our pan, let it saute, And we're gonna let it get to a nice brown color. And the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add in our crushed tomatoes. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna add in our garlic powder, oregano, and black pepper. So all you gotta do is just give it a little sprinkle in there. And the last thing that we're gonna add is salt. And you can put in however much you like, whether you like it salty or whether you don't like it salty, and mix it all together. All right, so the next thing that we're gonna add is our vodka. And we're just gonna add a little bit for now because we're gonna add some more later. And also we're gonna add our whipping cream. And we're gonna add enough whipping cream to make the whole sauce pink. Mix it together. And we're also going to be putting in our tomatoes. We're gonna mix all this together one more time. And we're gonna let this simmer and let it cook for just about 2 to 3 more minutes. And the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna get ready to put our chicken in the oven. So the first thing you wanna do before all this is actually preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And then once it gets there, take some of the sauce, put it right onto the pan. Then you could take one of the pieces of chicken, just put that right on top. And then we're gonna put a little bit more sauce right on top of the chicken. Then we're gonna get our mozzarella cheese. We're gonna put that right on top of the chicken and the sauce. We're gonna go ahead and do this for the rest of the pieces. The next thing that we're going to do is go ahead, put this in the oven and let the cheese melt. And we're going to leave it in here for about 2 minutes. All right, let's check on our chicken. And it looks like it's done. So we're going to take it out now. And since we only added just a little bit of vodka to the pot, we're going to add in the rest right now. So what we're looking for here is we're gonna let this simmer down and let it get all over the pot. And we're gonna add the rest of that sauce to this. All right, so now we're gonna be adding in our penne. And once we get it in, let's mix it around. And while we have that on the stove, we're gonna add in some more cheese. Just remember, the higher it falls, the more it spreads. All right, now that we're done, we'll turn off the stove. Put this right on our plate. The last thing that we're gonna do is put this piece of chicken right on top. And that is it. And here's our chicken parm with vodka sauce.